How you going, guys? In this video I just want to cover another fantastic book by Robert Kiyosaki. This book, I actually like this book out of his entire collection, and it's extremely effective. As soon as you understand this one concept in his book, it will just change the way you think about money and how you can deal with money and manage it as well. The book is called Cashflow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. This book is the book you have to master if you want to take control of your finances. So what happened was I interviewed this guy in Beverly Hills, California, and he's a CEO of a wealth management company, and he's doing pretty well, So obviously he deals with a lot of clients worth millions and millions of dollars. And so I asked him the question, what is the one tip that you can give to people that will effectively increase and manage and make them more wealthy? And he said the one thing he would teach people is cash flow. Now, and I completely agree with him. This guy, he understood it. He got it. So let's talk about the book now. So, Cashflow Quadrant. Robert Kiyosaki talks about there's a quadrant called the Cashflow Quadrant. It's E, S, B, and I. E, S, B, and I. So what does E, S, B, and I stand for? E stands for employee. S stands for self-employed or small business. B stands for big business, and I stands for investor. Now, this represents the way people manage their money as well. So there's different types of thinking in each of those quadrants. So you start off as an employee, you earn your cash flow through a job, right? So you earn it through working for someone else, and you get paid by the hour, right? So that's pretty typical. Next thing you can do is you can also start your own business. Now, there's a bit of danger in starting your own business. If you're one-man shop, then obviously you're hunting for you're trying to find your own money, and you're trying to survive with your own wits and everything. So that's still a struggle there. So you're still a small business. But what Robert Kiyosaki recommends for us to do is we want to enter the B and I quadrant. So B means big business, where you actually own a system and you actually earn income without actually working for that particular business. You can actually take a year off and you're still making money. So he talks about trying to enter the B quadrant, and yeah, like there's other examples of B quadrants such as multi-level marketing. You sell that product and that person keeps buying that product, and you keep getting paid over and over again. You might have seen that in multi-level marketing. In the I quadrant, you can actually earn royalties from a particular investment. So let's say you invest in a property, you put some money down, and then you earn some passive income. You're not actively working for it. So that's what Robert Kiyosaki is talking about. He wants you to get to the B and I quadrant, and that's where you become financially free. So then he goes on about talking about why don't you get a job? What's the pitfalls of getting a job? So this is where most of the people fall down, is that they straight away, okay, we got to get a job, which is fine. You need to do that, but he's telling us that you can also earn income in the other quadrants, and you should spend more time learning how to earn money in the other quadrants. Most people will spend their entire lives in the E quadrant, which is all about just earning money, trading your time for money. But eventually, when you get older later on in life, you're not going to earn. You're going to become weaker, and it's going to be a bit trickier for you to earn income. So you have to find other ways to make money. If you're young, it's a good idea to start learning the B and I quadrants, so you can start like investing in those areas, and then eventually, when you get older, you can retire and get out of the rat race. Okay, so another key takeaway I want to talk to you about in this book is cash flow. What is cash flow? Okay, so basically cash flow is pretty much you've got your income, you got your expenses. So let's say that I take my income, take away my expenses. What is left over? So I have, let's say I got $1,000 and my expenses is $500. What's my cash flow? It's $500. So what Robert Kiyosaki is talking about is you need to focus on your cash flow. You need to always focus on increasing it. You can come across a lot of problems, such as you can't save lots of money. Let's say that your cash flow per month is $20, right? That's not much cash flow, because you can only save $20. You've only got $20 left over when you take away all your expenses. But what Robert Kiyosaki is talking about is you need to keep on increasing that cash flow, and it makes life a lot easier. So you can actually reduce your expenses, increase your income, and your cash flow will increase. So I've been doing this for quite some time where I'm always focused on my cash flow. Anything that affects it, you got to be very, very careful. So let's say that your cash flow is $1,000 per month. Fantastic, you can actually save that. But then let's say that someone's selling you a membership site for Netflix or whatever it is, that's going to take $50 away from that cash flow. So now you got $950. Doesn't seem like that much, but then you go out and buy a car, $200 a month, and as you can see, the cash flow keeps on reducing. So you need to keep on focusing on increasing cash flow so you can actually save more money and then reinvest that money into the BNI quadrant. So that's pretty much the cash flow quadrant in a nutshell. The book also goes into a lot of detail on the different types of savers and investors as well. So you can actually compare, you can actually analyze yourself, and you can find out which type of investor or saver you are, and you can make the necessary changes. So this is a really fantastic book. I love this book, and if you ever get a chance, you can also play the game Cashflow 101. I think you can get it on the iPad and also on your phone as well. It's a board game that you play, and you pretty much it's I think I remember Robert Kiyosaki saying that it's like 20 years of what he's learned about money. And you start off as like a profession. You could be a teacher, you could be a doctor, and you earn X amount of money, and you have a particular type of expenses. As you go through life, you earn money, you earn a salary, and then you have these things called doodads. So these expenses that you pop up, like you go on holiday, you buy golf clubs or whatever it is. And basically, when you play it, you're watching your financial statement, and you can see the cash flow that's coming out from the financial statement. So if I'm a doctor, I'm earning a lot of money. Obviously, my expenses is also pretty high as well. So I'm watching those expenses. But if you're a teacher, you're earning lower than a doctor, but your expenses are also lower as well. So it doesn't matter really how much you really earn. It's matter what's your cash flow and how you manage it. So I highly recommend for you to check out the game Cashflow 101. I first played Cashflow 101 on the first original PC version when you had Robert Kiyosaki's voice, animated, or they had animation and everything. This was back on the old Windows, and I did that for about a year, and then they discontinued that game. And then after that, when I finished playing the game, I fully I fully understood cash flow. So once you understand cash flow, once you play the game, you'll understand cash flow, and then you'll be able to look at your own life and learn how to manage it. So I have to say that this one concept of learning how to master your cash flow is such an important step in your finances. I can't stress this enough, because I've been doing this for years, just by watching my cash flow like a hawk, and it's enabled me to, buy properties. It's enabled me to save up a lot of money, protect myself against problems in life as well, financial problems. So cash flow is something that you need to really understand. So go ahead, get the book by Robert Kiyosaki, Cashflow Quadrant, learn it. I also recommend for you to get the board game, install it on your phone, your iPhone, on your iPad, whatever it is, and play it, master it. Master the Cashflow Quadrant, master your cash flow, and just watch how your life will change. Thanks.